It was a time of great adventure and danger. Shunned by his kin, an illager wanders the land, seeking a new home. But all he found was hatred. Driven by rage against those who wronged him, he wandered blind to whatever end. Until at long last, the illager found something that would change him forever. The Orb of Dominance. Corrupted by evil, driven by vengeance, the Arch-Illager made all bow before him. And if they did not bow, they would fall. The Illagers raided the land. Who would have the valor, the purity of heart, to stand against the Arch-Illager's reign of terror? Well, not that one. But maybe you.
Good to see ya, Scotleys. It's Crafty, and I'm your autistic boy creator. Today, I'm going to be playing Minecraft Dungeons. Dungeons 2 is coming soon, so I want to get back to where it began with the first game. This will go through all the missions in the base game, as well as the missions included in the 6 DLCs I have through the Deluxe Edition. This is also going to start from a fresh hero, so I'll have to acquire new gear as I go and play through greater difficulties or higher level gear, because some missions force you to play with a set difficulty level cap, meaning that if you don't risk going big early on, you might struggle in the late game. There may also be times when I go through certain levels to farm for better gear, but I will not be showing those, as I'll only be playing and completing levels for the first time. However, I will attempt to explore these missions to the fullest, including acquiring all of the Eyes of Ender way earlier than I tend to open the end portal. Today's video will cover the tutorial mission, Squid Coast, the first mission, Crypt Woods, and the secret mission, which I don't have the name for right now. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Create new hero. I'm gonna go with this guy. So this is our new hero. Let's get into it. I'm also feeling a little ill as I'm recording this, so.
The village is burning. No doubt this is the work of the evil Arch-Illager and his minions. They sweep across the land like a ravenous scourge, subjugating or destroying all in their path. This is a time for heroes like yourself. Make haste. The villagers have need of you.
Alright, so go to the village. But first, I'm gonna leap over here. There's a secret chest. Okay, 2 TNT. Alright, I'll save the TNT for later. Might not have much of a choice later on. I'll just start the way right now. Woo! Whoosh! Also, I'm gonna check to see what I have. So I start off with a sword and a bow. Those are your two weapons, and you can see the sword I could get 2 enchantments when I have the enchantment points, Pain Cycle, or Prospector. For the bow, I could get Poison Cloud or Burst Bowstring. I don't have any enchantment lulls yet, so we'll just move on. Now it's giving us the arrows to use our bow. I can also pull up the map, which I have bound to B. Oh. Defeat the invaders. Bah! Oop. A secret chest over here. I also constantly have the mini map up because to me it doesn't really disrupt the gameplay that much. The next game is gonna be like somewhat open world, so I'm curious to see how that goes. Hang on, there's like some areas over here. Doesn't seem like I could get over there. Unless... No! Alright, moving on. Oh. Rah! Be leveled up! So... Enchant gear. Select an item of your gear that you want to enchant. Select the enchantment. Choose from random enchantments for every item. Select one now. I'll go Prospector for the sword. Because we'll be needing those emeralds. Oh, I got firework arrow. Equip an artifact. Boop. You can use it. Woo! Here we are. Set up camp.
You were too late to rescue the villagers, but don't fret. They're still out there somewhere waiting for a hero to find them.
Oh. And we got a fishing rod. Is a storage chest which we could put stuff in for later, but we're gonna use this fishing rod, even if it is kind of garbage. So yeah, this is the hub, essentially. You can test out your builds here. Oh. Once you feel you're ready to continue your quest against the Archvillager, open the map to select your next mission. Alright. So we're going to Creeper Woods. And we're actually going to be going to level 3 immediately because we need that good gear. It's going to be pretty treacherous early on, but we need it.
By the Arch-Illager's decree, all free folk are now enemies of the Illager Empire. Somewhere in these woods, a caravan is transporting villager prisoners to labor in far-off lands. Find the caravan and stop the Illagers, or there's no telling what dreadful doom will befall our villager friends.
Let's free this villager. Oh, getting low on health already. Level up! Alright, let's give our... Oh, the Poison Cloud enchantment. And this is actually an area that was added for the Echoey Void DLC, meaning that there's going to be an Iron Ender here. So, we're gonna have to go through here. Nope. Boss time! Is it Enderman? There we go. We also get a chest with a better bow. Alright, let's actually get rid of this. And then committed. Deal increased damage against already wounded enemies. Or piercing. Let's go with piercing. Why not? Wolf armor. We'll be taking that. It's got deflect, which could come in handy for those skeletons. Okay. So it's mostly spiders, skeletons, and zombies, so... Only that encounter had the creepers in it. Oh, there's one creeper. Oh, there's some creepers down there. Alright, now we're gonna fight the boss. The incense. Which, the first time you encounter these guys, they're gonna have enchantments on them. This one has Thors, so I'm gonna take damage even when I fire these arrows at him. Boosh! And we got Fox Armor. This is a unique piece of gear, which is basically wolf armor, except it has a 33% chance to negate damage. So that's nice. Oop. Let's explore what that's opening up. I think we're good. We have a map to the creepy crypt. And a big monster encounter. Oh, black wolf armor. It's under level, but unique gear nonetheless, I guess. Oh, this is the way to go, so let's go the other way. Sheep. Yeah, sometimes you'll encounter passive mobs and they'll potentially drop stuff. They'll give you XP, but sometimes they'll give you drops. For some reason, they also get enchantments. Like, mobs get enchantments, but that also applies to passive mobs too, which doesn't seem to really do much. Since they're not really hostile towards you anyway. But that's a thing they have, I guess. Take that, creeper. I have a good supply of arrows, so I could deal with... Here they come. Ouch. Ooh, firebrand axe. Don't mind if I do. And we're gonna need those emeralds. Or this guy. A village merchant. Get this pig. We have to free these villagers. Oh, and here's the enchanter. He'll enchant nearby mobs if you don't kill him right away. Woo! Aha! Alright. We have a random encounter here. Yeah. Woo!
These
Victory!
villages are free from the clasp of the Illagers. All thanks to you.
Alright. We got the tasty bone. This became a talisman in the second game, by the way. Now, we'll go into the creepy crypt. So, we're gonna finish off with this, and that'll be like the end of the episode. So, this is a lot more freeform since the dungeons here are randomly generated. Now, I'm pretty sure the artifact that I bought is one from like one of the DLCs. I could be wrong, but we'll have to find out later. Okay, that actually slows them down, which actually seems pretty nice. I'm missing a mob somewhere. Oh, here he is. He went in that little room. There's gonna be some mobs spawning. Get him, Wolfie. And we can actually hit these guys through the wall. So... Oh, but the spiders can actually shoot at us, so... Alright, seems like this is giving us mostly villagers. Lots of animals here. Alright. That's over here. And we don't actually have to deal with the wave of enemies this time around. So... Bam! We did it! Alright. Another fishing rod. Great. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you later, Scott Lees.